Welcome to the Legion. Hello everybody and welcome on into today's stream. Just want to make sure we got everything up and running here. Say y'all can hear me. Hopefully the music isn't... Yeah, I think the music might be decently loud. There's a Melly in chat. Hi baby, how you doing my love? Say, well, today's stream is just going to be a chatting stream, and actually while chat I'm actually going to paint my nails while we do that, so that way I can kill two birds, one stone. I'm doing good, my love. Hi Prideful Wolf, welcome on in, happy to see you here. Okay, oh yeah, so there's one thing I do want to tell y'all. Y'all can actually make clips so very easy on Twitch. In fact, all you have to do, I believe, is you might need to add quotation marks, but you can say, type clip that, and I believe it should automatically make a clip. I'll just double check. If not, we're going to test. We're going to test and see if that works. So not seen again. We're going to figure this out, okay? We're going to figure out how we can get these clips working. So, everybody, welcome on into Troubleshooting 101. So, maybe it doesn't need the parentheses. Maybe it just needs to say, clip that. That's it. We're testing things, okay? We're going to make sure it works so that way y'all can help make clips. Not channel. Okay, let's go through content, clips. Okay, no, okay. Well, let me double. Okay, we're gonna go through. We're gonna check here. Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull up another tab. Twitch clip. I will read. Yeah, content clips. You have 0 copyright strikes. Okay, let me read through this. Video production. Okay, because again, I'm currently broadcasting. Collections. Now you're getting hungry? Hey, I've been hungry. That's it. Okay, we're... Oh, Robert, welcome on in. Happy to see you're able to make it to today's stream. Okay, I'm gonna... As I re-hear myself. Okay, actually, it's... Yeah, all you have to do... Okay, so on the bottom, it should have a clip marker. Oh yeah, it's a create clips. Discard. 1 second. Yeah, so if you scroll over... There should be one that you should see, like the clacker. Yep, you can just hit clip, and that will do the whole thing. And then you can actually even adjust like what the parameters are at. Yes, Alt X. That would be the shortcut. So yeah, that's all you have to do to make a clip is you can hit Alt X or Command X if you're on Mac. But yeah, y'all can start clip farming my content here. So I'll give you guys a minute. I'll just see here. I'll wait and see. I got my popcorn. I'm good for a little bit. Okay. So, again, hopefully everybody's now. Ooh, that's a good question. How to do it on your phone? Phone might be something similar, but you know what? Let me pull it up. Oh, it's going to be at the very top. So if you tap on like the screen to bring up the pause, at the very top, you should see like clip. So yeah, you question mark got it, or do you actually got it? Exclamation point. Perfect. Okay. Cool. So yeah, so guys, that's how you make clips. So if there's anything funny or anything like that you want to clip, that's how you do it. You just click that clip button and you're good to go. Yep. Okay. Yep. I see Prideful Wolves. Clip that. Perfect. Then that way I can even download that, make some edits, and then we can upload it. So perfect. We now know how to do clips. Okay. So today's stream, we're going to be talking about a lot of different things. Oh, there's going to be a lot of things. But first off, I want to start off with, how's everybody doing? Again, happy everybody's been going. How's everybody's week been? So I'm just going to chat while I also paint the nails. Yeah, I also have that as a feature, is it will automatically subtitle it. So hopefully with this can actually help us do a lot more. Okay, just started door dashing. Oh joy. Should check latest clip. So I've been waiting to release drops Saturday. But yeah, okay, yeah, no. Again, when I say oh joy with door dashing, this is coming from someone who door dashed most of their college. For most of their college career. Okay, I should say most. For my last year of college. It works. It does the job. But oh my gosh. Some days. Some days are trickier than others. Remember getting the pizza bag. Yeah, I used Postmates back when Postmates was a thing. I remember Postmates. Yep, I remember Postmates. That was like COVID era. Back when it was like, everybody's stuck at home. We gotta get something. Gave me 2 from the same place. Ah, they're throwing you in the deep end. Oh, just wait till they're like, go to Target, go to Walmart, go. I think the sketchiest one I had to do was go to a gas station and I had to pick up liquor for a motel. That was so freaking sketch. Actually, I think I even had Melly with me on that one. We were like, okay, we're never picking up alcohol ever again. It was just so freaking creepy and sketch. It was just, oh, I was terrified. Because again, I've done I did gas station pickups for those, but usually it's like you do them real quick and then it's just like, usually it's just for an apartment complex or something. But man, this one was sketch. I was like, oh, okay, we're going to downtown areas. So yeah, had to pick up a ton of ice cream once in the AZ and got like a $40 tip. Nice. Yeah, it is nice. But yeah, no, DoorDash has worked quite well for a couple of reasons. But again, I just remember horror stories. I needed that ice cream. Oh yeah, with especially how hot Arizona gets. Oh good lord. Yeah, you need it. It's crazy is the first order was literally down the street from the Taco Bell, like literally 3 seconds away. Like you could have walked there. Yeah. Yeah, oh my gosh, and they're just too lazy. Oh yeah, especially with like, okay, yeah, DoorDash, that like you tip them a lot. It's just, oh good criminy. At some point, it's just like it's either lazy or maybe it could just be a whole situation. And not the big span between delivery jobs like Uber, DoorDash, etc. myself, because most of the times you end up spending more on gas than what you end up making. Yeah, depends on the area. Absolutely. Like, yeah, most of the time I feel like I was just breaking even barely. Honestly, yeah, usually I think it's like a good, like, again, might be a good, like, interim when you're, like, switching between jobs. Like, again, it can work for that. Or, again, if you suddenly lost your job, because that's when I had to do it last, is just because when I lost my job, I had to go to survival mode. And you gotta get what you can in order to survive. But, yeah, DoorDash has been hit or miss for me mostly. Like, I even remember one night I was going out doing DoorDash and I got like nothing for an hour. So I'm doing it also. Understand. And sorry, so sorry you're in that position. But hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do in order to get food on the table, save up. Have to go. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. So I think it also depends on like how it's done. Like, so usually with DoorDash it's just food. It's basically more of a glorified food delivery. That's mostly what DoorDash is. It's just more on the food side of it, which personally I would rather deal with that than random people in the back of my car. Okay, got one hand done, so I'll wait for it to dry. We'll go ahead and dive into one of the topics we will discuss. I've heard horror stories about having to drive people. Oh yeah. I also heard a lot of horror stories because I lived in Vegas. Yeah, same here though. I do feel sketchy walking up to someone's house. I know I'm just delivering, but still feels off. Yeah, it's a little weird. Oh yeah, no, I heard a lot of horror stories. So specifically with Vegas, again, I actually worked at one of the hotels. So they actually had an entire car parking portion for Uber and Lyft. So they had one for taxis, then they had another lane for Uber and Lyft. And again, it's so that way because, again, since everybody's getting hammered on the strip, they do need to call Uber, Lyft. So again, it is a good alternative. So that's the bright side of it. But now coming from the Uber Lyft driver's perspective, you're picking up a bunch of drunks. You're picking up a bunch of drunks, chauffeuring them around in the back of your car, having to go down the strip. It's just, it's a nightmare. But again, I think it does pay pretty decent if you're doing that. But again, that's where the horror stories, man. Oh, I can only imagine. So, just curious, have y'all seen the finale of The Amazing Digital Circus? So yeah, that's one of the topics we're going to discuss, is The Amazing Digital Circus, the finale. I have not. Oh, Ben Roberts, you need to watch it. Man, a good chunk of us is going to talk about was right around that. It was good. I will. Man. Gonna say, man, this I might need to adjust the entire stream then. Gonna say, so the main thing I was gonna talk about is Jax in the Amazing Digital Circus finale. And I wanna hear you guys' opinions before I chime in with mine. Say don't care about spoilers. It's okay. Okay. Well. Just I still want to at least give a little bit of respect to that. But just so you may know, you may be missing out on a couple of fun details. Well, a couple of details with it. Okay, Nelly. Jax was a very well written character. All of them were. Agreed. And again, I agree absolutely too. They are all written fantastic. So this is the thing, and again, I've been sitting on this. I made a post on X, the whole 9 yards. But Jax being transfemme, I think it hit me where I didn't think a show could hit me. Just because, again, I've seen it on. Again, saw it on X, again, just social media in general, of just like, of course, the other side of the conversation going, oh my gosh, they chose to make Jax trans, and just a bunch of crybabies about it. Like, it came out of nowhere. Their digital circus is going woke. I was like, bro, the circus has always been woke. Like, we got Zubul, who is got body dysphoria, like, who's non-binary. Like, yeah, no, it's been woke from the get-go, okay? Quote unquote woke. No, it's always been like that. But no, the reason is Jax called me out. I felt like that really much. I love that. Honestly, I don't know a ton about the series, but I honestly love that. Again, Jax, like, overall as a character, okay, I just want to say this. The character is a jackass. Okay, I want to say that perfectly clear first. Is Jax is a jackass. Making him kind of like the character that's you're being designed to hate this character. Yes, he's a Jax ass. Yes. But what Jax did a lot makes perfect sense. I was about to say that. But so reason why I'm like, it makes perfect sense is because for somebody who has not had to go through a lot of, like, for people who have not had to go through a lot of the trans experience, Jax gives that little bit of insight. Is a lot of people see Jax and they go, oh, Jax isn't femme enough to be a trans femme. They're way too masculine. They're way too much. They're way too boy coded for this. And I was just like, so was I. It's called blending in. It's called it's protection. Because, again, given Jax's circumstances, so yeah, again, we're getting into major digital circus spoilers here. Part of Jax's backstory was he was in an abusive house where, again, it's from an emotionally abusive mother. So with all of that, whatever chink in armor, whatever fault Jax would have at home, that would have been fuel that his abusive mother could use against him. And so it makes perfect reason why he goes and overcompensates for a lot of things. And because, again, I think that's, in one respect, I did that when I was pre-transition, or when I was starting to struggle with the identity I had. I started overcompensating. I started going, the main thing that I did was I overcompensated and I tried to bury it. I tried as much as I could to be normal. I tried to be a normal cis hetero guy. Like, I tried my absolute darndest. I was burying everything deep and deep and deep. Yeah, Jax had emotional issues, but for an understandable reason. Again, and this is where Jax, I feel like, is the cautionary tale. Okay, Jax is the cautionary tale of the other extreme. So, but going back into it, so with the whole scene with Jax and Ribbit, where Jax reveals the struggles he's had, everything that she has experienced, it's something I've experienced. Like coming out to somebody they're saying, you can trust me, tell me your secrets, tell me this, tell me that. And then you tell them, and then afterwards you're like, oh crap, I just gave them ammunition to use against me. I just gave them a way to blackmail me. And coming from Jax's background, it makes perfect sense why she thinks like this. Because with an emotionally abusive mom, anything that was used to say, yeah, no, like, oh yeah, no, you're not a man. Oh, that's because you're again, it's used against her. And so she does what she knows how to do to protect herself, is shut people out, discredit them, gaslight them. Again, all horrible tactics, I do want to say, but given that context, given that background, it makes sense on the why she did it. Now, where I draw a lot of the same parallels is, again, growing up in the church I have, anything associated with the pride culture is very much viewed as like you're part of devil worship, almost, essentially. So to be a part of that in any way, shape, or form can be damaging. Let's say hi, Owen Ramsey, welcome on in. But again, coming from and again, I'm not trying to say it's like, oh, I had an abusive, no, nothing like that. But the culture I grew up in and grew up around really taught me that, like, being part of the LGBTQ plus made me was a shame. It was something that was not looked good upon. And again, that's why we do need Pride Month. Okay, that is the importance of Pride. Okay, it is so that way we do not need to feel shame about who we are. And that is the main point I do want to hammer home, is that in a world where we're being vilified, getting legislation against us time and time again, it is more important to stand up now and say, I am proud of who I am. And I feel like that needs to be said more times than we need to say it. And that is the importance of Pride here, okay? So with all of that, again, going back into, at least from my story, and the reason why it hit me, like Jax's story really impacted me, is because I felt like I had to overcompensate. That when I first came out to my family, I felt like I had to go back in the closet and shove it down. Again, even just, I would say, right before Ezra really came into being, I was very much in the anti-trans stuff, because it was something that I was like, I know this is me, and I've been told that this is wrong, and so I need to be against it. I need to be against it. But it's been over time. It's been over time and patience and a lot of prayers, a lot of soul searching, a lot of you name it, where it's finally coming into as just like, this is not something to be ashamed. It is not. It's something to be proud of. We don't need to, again, quote unquote, shove in people's faces, but we need to be ourselves. And that's the beauty in all this, is this illustrates why it is important for us to be ourselves, is because when we aren't given that space to be ourselves, it can spiral out of control. It can develop into something horrendous. Again, it's kind of the whole domino effect. One thing leads to another, and Jax is illustrated so perfectly. And in fact, at one point, I was just like, oh my gosh, I did that exactly. Is Ribbit goes, puts the bow on Jax's ear. You see Jax blush, kind of just slowly show some of that confidence. And then immediately someone knocks on the door, and Jax throws the bow off and just like, no, and panics. I've done that. I can't tell you how many times I was in my room putting something on, and I heard a knock, heard a footstep, And I'll actually go ahead and pause for a sec because we got an ad going on right now. There's entire countries that execute someone for homosexuality. Yep, I'm gonna wait. I'll wait a few seconds here and continue on with my little tirade, with my little soapbox here. So let me go ahead. I'll quickly see if I can do a second coat on the one hand while I wait for the ad to get done. I'm really trying to squeeze out the last drops of this nail polish. It is getting low. I have to shake it up after every stroke here. The raw panic, like Jax's, was doing something wrong, even though they had nothing to be ashamed of. It was so real. Exactly. Again, I'll get back. Okay, welcome back. So, again, the panic that Jax had is something that I know I've experienced. I try to pause it as much so that you didn't miss as much. But yeah, the pure panic Jax felt when Ribbit gave him the bow and her knock on the door, I know that's something I felt like I had to do. Like, that's something I experienced. That is, when I heard that knock, I was just like, that panic Jax felt, I refelt that. It was like years of trauma that just came pouring back in. I'm like, ah! Because especially like when you live in a household where that is highly discouraged and frowned upon, and again, every negative thing you can possibly think of, having that and you're basically on display and you can't run and hide, it is terrifying. It is absolutely terrifying. When, again, in real world, there was a bow on his ear. That was it. It was just a little bow on her ear. That was it. Nothing too crazy. But for somebody who goes through the trans experience, it's like, this is a bullet that someone can use against me. It is so, like, again, that's where it hits so hard. And then you do everything you can to distance yourself from it. Like, for me, like, when I was in high school going through all of this, again, I would never be seen wearing another color other than black, white, or red. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, and honestly, that's what, again, and that was the environment Jax grew up in. Is when somebody opens up to you, you use that ammunition to your advantage. That was essentially the environment Jax grew up in. And so he uses the secrets as weapons. So, and again, going back to, like, I was overcompensating. Like, I would not be wearing any other quote unquote non-masculine color because, oh, I wanted to blend in. Because, oh yeah, nobody is going to guess that what I'm actually feeling on the inside is what I am. And it's that overcompensation where I feel like, yeah, Jax called me out a little bit on that. And again, Robert, go back to what you said, because again, I read it while the ad started, was that, yeah, there are countries that execute someone for homosexuality. We do need pride for representation and be proud of who one needs to be and live freely. So actually, going on to the next topic, because again, it's all within this point. That's why I titled this live stream how I did, is we love good stories. is actually last night when, again, I was cruising Instagram, and I'm following a lot of like LGBTQ plus groups, and one of the things I saw was like, oh, books to green light and books to red light for LGBTQ individuals. Like, okay, cool. I'm curious what made the list. Of course, there were some on the red list. I'm like, okay, duh. Like Harry Potter. Harry Potter made the red lists, of course. What? Really? Okay, cool. Yeah, no. Tell them we can. So anyway, the red and green lists of like, and a lot of the green lists, I was like, okay, yeah, not it. But I felt like we were giving a lot of attention to the red list and not so much on the green list. Okay, I honestly relate to this as well, although not in the same way, mainly for me being pansexual. I really am attracted to people regardless of gender or gender identity, and my parents have no idea, and I'm afraid that if I date a trans woman or another man in a relationship with another man or a trans woman, my parents will be disappointed with me. Yes, you did word that right. You did word that right. And that makes complete sense. So, again, just kind of going back to my comment. I can't stay long since my internet is horrible. Horrible. I'll comment more next time. It's all good. Understand perfectly. Internet can be a fickle mistress sometimes. So going back into the books, red lighting, green lighting, I felt like, and one of the authors I absolutely love and adore didn't make either list. I'm like, really? You're not going to talk about it? And so I actually like looked it up. I was just like, okay, I know this is part of the reason why I love Brandon Sanderson. Is Sanderson, again, historically, again, we both come from the same church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We both are from that faith. And so for me, it was awesome to really see what he had to say on the entire subject matter of, again, LGBTQ individuals in books. Because he actually, for the last book of the Stormlight Archives, he got a little bit of backlash for it. Because one of the characters in there, well, two of the characters are gay, and he is pushing a same-sex attraction storyline in it. And again, I phrase it like that because it's more of like those two's romance together, how they fall in love for each other. But again, so I do want to read what he wrote, because I feel like what he said and how he said it, honestly, I think we need to reverberate it through everything, everywhere. So, I'm just going to kind of skip the beginning part because it's just kind of the precursor. He's like, so with an eye towards my more conservative readership, let's talk about why I think it's important to put gay people in my books. When I was a teenager, first discovering fantasy, I enjoyed the Dragonlance books. I still remember to this day the powerful effect it had on me to read. In the author's bio, that Tracy Hickman was a member of my same church. I lived in Nebraska, in a region without a lot of members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I believe I was the only one in my entire grade at a rather large school. Discovering Tracy was a member of the church meant something relevant to me. It made the job of being a novelist more real to me. Rationally, I didn't need such validation. Anyone can be a novelist and write whatever they want. But to a young man who often felt an outsider, this was a powerful statement of possibility. I will be forever grateful to Tracy for adding that little offhanded tidbit in his bio at the end of the book, mentioning that he liked to play organ at his local LDS congregation. One of the next book series I read was Rose of the Red Prophet, also by Tracy and his writing partner, Marguerite Weiss. I ended up liking this series even more than Dragonlance, and while it's been a long time, and I can't honestly say how well the approach to an Arabian-inspired fantasy holds up in a world with much more attention on such things, I maintain a deep and abiding fondness for it. In that series, one of the main protagonists is gay. And though such things weren't talked about as overtly in Rose of the Prophet as they might be today, it was the 80s, the text made very clear his orientation and included a same-sex romantic plotline. As a youth reading this, I was at first confused. Wasn't the gay character a representation of the them and the us versus them of the world? Why then was he written with such positivity? When we are young, our perspectives tend to be binary in this way. I should like to think that as we age, we are able to add more nuances to this thought process and conversation. But before I dig further into this, let me tell you about reading A Study in Scarlet around the same time. One of the original Sherlock Holmes novels by Arthur Conan Doyle. I was a big fan of the series and read the entire collected works, starting with the short fictions and ending with the longer works. To my surprise, I found A Study in Scarlet a rather bad and inaccurate portrayal of my religion and the history around it. It was a shockingly weak section in an otherwise excellent story. I realized something that day. Authors write for a lot of reasons, and I'm not one to pick which reasons are better or worse. But in my case, I want to do as Tracy had done, and try my best to portray people different from myself with care, attention, and respect. I came out of the Rose of the Prophet series feeling extremely grateful to Tracy for trying his best to be the person who expressed what I feel is the soul of the New Testament teachings: love and empathy. Was Tracy and Marguerite's perspective on this matter the most authentic? I can't honestly say, as I don't know what their backgrounds are. I've met both, but my conversations with them have been surface level. I'm certain that many people reading this can point to stories where the author's lived experience does an excellent job of expressing what it is to be gay. I don't think this was the goal that Tracy or Marguerite had. It was my impression that they didn't try to express what it is to be gay. They had a character they wanted to write. If they were going to write him, they wanted to do it well. If I want people to use empathy, research, and respect when they write about someone like myself, unlike what Mr. Doyle did, then I need to do the same for everyone I write about. Because of this, those have become my ideals: empathy and respect. When I approach a character, particularly a primary viewpoint protagonist, I don't look at the larger political spectrum. I look at the individual needs of that specific character. I speak to primary sources who are similar to my characters in many ways. I do my research, and I learn how people want to be portrayed. I try to get inside the character's head this way, and do my best to represent them in a genuine, respectful way, because that is how I want to be treated. I want to live in a world where we always give each other the benefit of the doubt. If that is to be the case, I must make effort to do that myself. It is not my place to tell people how to respond to my work. This post isn't here to attempt to do so. However, because of my faith, I know that some of you out there might be expecting some of the same confusion that I did as a young man wondering about us and them. Others of you out there may be confused why this post is even necessary, since the fact that gay people exist indicates that merely including them in their lives and stories shouldn't be controversial. Still, I feel it is important to explain, as my entire professional life, I've tried to pull back the curtain regarding my process. So I aim these words towards those of you on the more conservative end who genuinely wish to know what is going on inside my head. And I wouldn't mind when these discussions appear if you linked this post to give at least some nuance to the conversation. I do consider myself an ally to the LGBT plus people, and you can find more of my feelings on that elsewhere. However, that's not why I wrote Renarin as gay. I wrote Renarin the way I did, multifaceted, with a great number of things making up who he is, because I wanted to try seeing through his eyes. And if I was going to do so, I needed to do it well. That is something I consider to be an artistic mandate. I also consider it a religious one, as I best relate to the teachings of Christ in the context of trying to understand my neighbor. I created Renarin as a character long before this was as much of a hot-button issue as it is now, a time when I leaned a different direction politically. This was always going to be his path. I long for the days where not every choice had to be made a statement. But maybe that world has never existed. Maybe there will always be an instinct to divide the world into us and them. I was very capable of doing that by myself back in the 80s, with no internet or social media to spur me on. So let me say this. Renarn's story in these books is the one I wanted to tell for him from the beginning. I'm not trying to indoctrinate or placate, nor is doing things like this a recent development for me. I put the first openly gay men into the Wheel of Time back over a decade ago because I felt it was who they were as expressed in Mr. Jordan's notes. My plan was for Renarn to be gay when I wrote Way of Kings Prime in 2002. Why? Because my stories are the way I explore the world and the way I understand the people in it. And this is the way that I attempt to achieve one of my primary goals in life. That of learning to be more empathetic. Brandon. This is part of the reason why I love him as an author, why I love him as a creator, and why I love his stories. Is because to me, he goes above and beyond the Call of Duty. And again, that's why I will glaze Way of Kings, the Cosmere, till the cows come home. Not just because him and I belong to the same faith, but because I believe in the importance of storytelling. I believe we all have stories to share, and that by sharing our stories, it may touch someone who is going through a tough time or is in a similar situation. And that's why I do love Jax's portrayal of the trans experience, is because it felt authentic. It was not pretty, it was gruesome, it was hard, and it had me in tears. When he is at the light and Pomni comes in and holds him, I was weeping so hard because I've had points in my life where I wasn't sure I was going to be there the next day. I was at my lowest of my lows, and I didn't have somebody like Pomni to help pull me back. Instead, I had my faith. I had who I was to keep me in and a hope of something better for the future. And it's stories like what Brandon Sanderson writes in this Cosmere that helped me through those dark times. Kaladin's story in Stormlight Archives has been there for me in my darkest moment. It is part of the reason why I love Sanderson's work as much as I do. And so if there is ever a major green list for any book series, book whatever, Sanderson for me is the biggest green light of them all. Anyway, that's just what I wanted to share. That's just what I wanted to say. That's why, again, on my end, I can't hear the music. And again, Sage Death, thank you so much for the follow. As I try to rein all this back in. Oh, good cry me. Oh my gosh. Oh, for some reason chatting, I do not have some of the notifications popping up. Let me make sure I get that. Streamlab alerts. There we go. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Yeah, no, again, after the fact, I'm going to be making that a YouTube video. Yay! Maggie clipped it. Melly clipped it. Melly clipped it. Melly, Maggie, it's the same person. We all know who I'm talking about. It is the amazing voice of Hannah. And my loving and amazing supportive spouse. We love him. I think Jax's story is so authentic is because it's particularly based on the creator's experience. Exactly. Jax is the creator's self-insert character. Okay, now we're going to get a little experimental with my nose, but we'll see how this goes. But that was the main thing I wanted to discuss on stream, is I've had those thoughts and emotions just broiling for a week. And actually the whole Brandon Sanderson story just came up. I'm just like, I need to share this. Hells yeah. Oh man. Got something in my eye. Not just tears, like actual, like I think I got an eyelash. Yeah, Although, seriously, like for some reason today, I can't swallow. I have been choking on spit left and right. Oh my gosh. It's been a day. Got smooth move. I got yes queen. The yes queen is really working right now. Let me see if I can get the smooth move. I don't. One sec. I know why. Give me 1 sec. I will redo all those. Just give me 1 sec. See, there we go. Yeah, I'll re-trigger it. So we had a smooth moves and a you're cute. So we'll do you cute first.
You're cute.
Yeah, it's what the heck? It's choosing not to play it. At least on my end. Not sure if you guys heard it or not. I'll do it one more time.
You're cute.
Oh, weird. Because it's again, as you see, it is bringing up the notification. It's just not playing the audio. Let me check something. No, not filters, properties, control audio. Yeah, it should work. I think it might just be something with the website that audio goes through because I use a couple. I did the cute. Yeah, yes queen seems to be working. Oh wait, that's a little there. I had coaching session the other day and I started with, it feels like I have an extra 5 pounds on my larynx and I apologize if I sound gross. Oh, did you? Oh, you redeemed the wings. I'll activate them for you. I think it's just something going on with the, I think something going on with Twitch and, oh, actually, okay. I think I know part of the reason. Okay, give me 1 sec. Let me see if I can fix it. I'm gonna fix it. Give me 1 sec. Because I think part of it also might be the chatting software I use. Mix it up. Because usually it connects to VTube Studio. Because that's, I know how the wings work. Oh yeah, because it's not connecting to VTube Studio. So right now the wings, all those are not working. So let me see what I can do to get them working. Okay, so yeah, give me 1 sec. Let me go webhooks. Maybe it's not webhooks. Services. OBS. VTube Studio. Oh, yep, see. Okay, let me go to VTube Studio. Allow. Yeah, that is fast. So I think they are trying to included her. Okay, let's now see if the wings do their trick. The wings should work now. There we go. Okay, so we got them working. We got them working now. Yeah. Oh, Aaron. Oh my gosh, we love Aaron. Aaron's awesome. We love Aaron so much. Oh wait. Okay. I need to scoot Ezra just a smidge over. I'm not married yet. Oh yeah, no. Aaron's really cool. Like, yeah, no, definitely highly recommend. Okay, so we got that working. Let's make sure some of the other effects work. Okay, let's do the head pass because I saw somebody redeem that. There we go. See, head pats are working. Okay.
You're cute.
Yeah, okay. I'm probably going to have to go through Blurp and get that redone there. And then smooth move, because I think it might be the same thing with smooth moves as well. Aha! Okay, so yeah, it's Blurp. I think Blurp is the problem. Oh! Okay. I figured out what the issue was. It's a dumb thing. You guys are getting a lot of free cues. I'll do one more. Just to make sure.
You're cute.
Yep, there we go. I get it. So Blurp is a website that I use to get some of these sounds. So if you notice when I trigger that, it brings up the little icon. Oh wait, let me see here. The importance of storytelling. Wait, what? Who said I? Melly. Ezra has a cute butt. When was this? I know, and you get visual confirmation of it, but nobody else does. Ah, Melly, you little menace. It's one of the clips she did. You grab me too much power. I gave everybody that power. You're just the one using and abusing it currently. Melly can send secret messages. Maybe. There might be ways for her to do so. It should be public. Ooh. Good cramming. So, anyway. Because again, I wanted to go through this. It's like, oh, did Melly do this? Okay, yeah, she did a minute of just the importance of storytelling. So I think I got most of the stuff right off my chest. We've discussed how to do the clipping. Wow. Oh yeah, me and Melly watched the Backrooms movie today. Again, I thought it was pretty good. Melly's been obsessed with it. Noise, noise. I had to close my eyes a couple of times. Okay, no, I'm gonna give my slightly hot take on the Backrooms. After I do this coat real quick, just okay, yeah. I think this one complements the nails extremely well. So I've not gone to the movies in I don't know how long. Yeah, for us it's been a while. I think it was Iron Lung. Iron Lung was our movie prior to this. Okay, so my quote-unquote hot take with the Backrooms is I think it is one of the most boring horror things out there right now. and let me explain. And for me, it's probably because I don't have a phobia of it. I understand some of the horror aspects of it. Oh, no, they did great. Like the movie, they did a great job. I'm just talking about the Backrooms as a concept. Like, again, I do find the Backrooms concept interesting. But when you're trying to make it a horror, I think is one of the most boring things to make it horror. And this is the reason why. I remember as a kid going to like these rooms that look like these office spaces and just immediately feeling bored out of my mind. So an entire horror genre dedicated to that. It's one of those things I'm like, I could literally play these Backrooms games and not feel any fear. And anyway, I'm going to wait to continue on this because we got to add roll in right now. Gonna take gun away. I was like, it's liminal horror. It's this. It's the fear of being alone, lost, and trapped potentially with monsters. I don't sound like that. In this you do. Guess I'll wait till yads are done. I'll just give it a minute or two. I'm gonna try to numb in some popcorn. Yep, again, watch a Melly stream just for the commercial, see when it ends. That was more tailored to your personal fear. I believe it is. Yeah, I got a quote unquote skinny pop because in a week I gained like 10 pounds, so I need to take it off. Oh, that's one of your favorite things about movies. Oh yeah, no, this is bagged popcorn. This is the skinny pop popcorn. Yeah, it's as Melly said, or at least that's how the movie was taken out. But since the movie's made by the original creator of the Backrooms, yeah, or at least the YouTube series creator of it, is that it's tailored to your memories, and that's where. Because, again, the entire concept is, and this is how they explained it in the movie, is it's imagine somebody who has never seen a dog, and you're explaining what a dog looks like, and they try to draw it. And it doesn't quite come out right. It's close, but it's not exactly what a dog is. That's what the Backrooms is. It's room after room after room of memories that are tailored to the individual, at least according to this movie. Oh, you got into the movies, just get popcorn and left. As hey, popcorns are low calorie. It's a low calorie snack. But anyway, back to the Backrooms. My hot take on why I think it is one of the more, like, again, I say boring in the fact that, yes, it is a space that will get tailor-made to your trauma, to your this and that. But it's so quiet that to me is where it's boring. Again, I'm not saying it has to be loud or anything like that. It's just, it gets boring. Agree, they butter the heck out of it at the theaters. And yes, that's how they get you. Is they're trying to lull you into a sense of security, and they will then throw in a monster, and it's not loud, scary, or anything like that. It's got monsters in there, yada yada yada. Wait, is it like bad memories in the back room? In the back room? That's actually my personal hell. Other than tarantula and blood being drawn, like, and that's the thing is, it's just like the Backrooms is so subtle that it's boring to me. It's just like, oh, okay, let's say if the Backrooms was going to do one more of you hate your blood being drawn, you'd go into the Backrooms and supposedly it will look like a hospital. That's it. It will look like a hospital. And as you walk through, you may see like the bed you lay on scattered throughout. Maybe the deeper you go, you may find some needles. And then later on, you might see a spider, a big spider. But it's just, it takes so long. Whereas for me, I've always thought it was more of the fear of just like getting lost in a space. The fact of being alone and you get lost and not sure where you are or where it's going to go. That to me is what I've always thought the back rooms were. Oh, they're being intercessor in the back rooms. Oh, geez. Well, with that, I do need to turn off my normal wings in order to get these wings. Oh, no, that's the cute. And then that's the smug. And then that's the wings. So, no, and that's why for me it's just like, it's so subtle that kind of makes it boring. Like, and again, that's a personal preference, personal opinion, personal take. And again, I'm probably absolutely wrong. It's just while we were watching the movie and Mel is like, oh, this is scary. I'm like, I just think it's interesting. That's it. Monster comes out. I'm just like, okay, I think I understand how that monster came to be. Okay, I kind of get it. She's like, it's eating a person. I'm like, yeah, we're not seeing anything. Like that was me like most of the film. Oh, the monster's closing in on the one of the main characters. And I'm like, yeah, it's still like, ew. It's still this. It's just, I felt mildly uncomfortable. That was it. If actually that's the way to explain the whole backrooms genre, is it's mildly uncomfortable. Like, my gosh. Honestly, again, for me, what would be more terrifying, and again, like, that's the thing, I really don't have, like, again, I am afraid of snakes, okay? Like, snakes are my main fear, my main phobia. I have a fear of snakes. And I'll even expand it to, honestly, scaled creatures. With a few exceptions. Because I love Godzilla. And Godzilla's a scaly ass dude. But I find kaijus as the exception. That's why I like dragons. Is because they are bigger. Yeah. Mildly uncomfortable rooms. Yeah. To me, that's what the back rooms are. That's why I was like, this is kind of boring. Godzilla is just a scaly ass dude. Okay. Millie's learned how to do clips. This could be good or bad. Actually, I believe you can even share them on social media if you really wanted to. But as I got the bazongas out. But so yeah, that's just kind of that's my hot take with. Actually, I had a massive snake at the zoo in 9th grade. To me, that's impressive. Just because I'm okay. And here's the thing: in kindergarten, I actually pet a snake. Okay, I've actually pet a snake. I've held a snake. I don't want to do it again. The word massive snake. Oh, that's funny. No, I am not petting a snake. No. I'm not doing it again. You saw me at the fair. Welcome to the Legion. Hey, we got another subscriber over on YouTube. No. That is a no. No means no. That's it. That's where we need consent here. It was a cool snake. Like, you can tell if something scares me if I am uncomfortable and will not go within 15 to 20 feet of it. And that's how snakes are for me. Because I can at least explain to you why I have that fear of snakes. And it's because I watch so many like Western shows or survival shows where it was like, oh yeah, we stepped over a log and we got bit by a snake. I'm like, I don't want that. No, I do not want to be nibbled on by a snake. Exactly. You don't want a snake to climb up your cooch. That's new with any kind of spiders. Oh yeah. Okay, so you guys want to know the backstory behind the snake up the coocher? Oh, because that's a funny story. every time Ezra says that line. We both die laughing. We both. It's not just me. It's both of us. So, story behind that whole thing. The other night, I just got out of the shower, was getting ready for bed, and again, we were in the midst of doing laundry. So all of the clean clothes is in the laundry. Some of it's there, some of it's not. And so I'm in the process of looking for clothes. And Millie is just...
Don't need to give too much.
I'm not going to give too much detail here. Millie's just laying in bed, is just saying, hey, why don't you just sleep all natural? Sleep in the buff. And again, prior to that, I was already stuck in my knockoff version of Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Z Abridged, where I'm just talking like this, and I'm just like, no, that's the importance of wearing pants. You wear pants, that way a random snake doesn't crawl up your coocher. I said it just like that. And we just both immediately started dying laughing. That's where my improv skills came out. Oh yeah, it was 2, 3 in the morning. I think it was 3 at that point. I'll be honest. So when it gets that late, I get a little crazy. Skeletor's voice, joke's on you. I'm into that, JK. Oh my gosh! I was like, I was just like, oh no, these aren't the pants I'm looking for. Oh no, not this. Oh, not that. Oh, I gotta go this way. Again, I was just stuck in that voice. Let me go turn on the light real quick. So no, there's so many random quotes that we just do late at night like that. I think, yeah, it's one of Millie's favorite voices I do. It's like, it's all thanks to my submarine, the USS my dick. Speaking of which, I've been meaning to ask, how's it feel riding my dick? 17 years! You've been holding on to that rope for 17 years. You don't know the patience I've had. Didn't answer my question either. It's tight and damp. Anyway. It is hilarious. And it's fun to use. It is fun to use at random points. Like, I've used that in so many D&D sessions as a DM for just a weird, kooky, like, shopkeeper. It is it is a fun voice that I can easily drop into. It is so much fun. In fact, actually, I think it's even on my demo, in my demo reel. It's censored. The USS Manic. So, honestly, okay, actually, that's one thing. Here's the thing, since I'm no longer like really pursuing voice acting as a career, one of the things I would like to do is like interviews and stuff like that. Because one of the pieces of advice I would love to give for anybody just starting in voice acting, yes, first off, Melly did clip that. That's what we were laughing at, is it censored the USS Medic. It censored it in the subtitles. That's what we're laughing at. But no, I think Dungeons and Dragons is a fantastic way for is a fantastic outlet for voice acting. Oh yeah, no. Again, it's just the subtitles that censored it out. I don't know about the audio, but yeah, just the video. Okay, I'm curious how many clips have been made. Okay, we only got a scaly ass dude. Ezra got censored. Okay, I was just curious where we're sitting with that. But oh my gosh, where was I going? Oh yeah, D&D. D&D is an amazing chance for voice acting. And here's the reasons why. Number one, it gives you a chance to not only just create a character, but do a character study. Do a full-fledged character study on like what is it that they do, what is their background, what is this, what is this, what is that. Really getting into what makes this character tick. It is a great way of doing a character study that way. Secondly, coming up with a character voice for them. Don't get me wrong, most of my D&D characters, they're going to sound like me. They're going to sound like me, maybe with a slight accent, maybe with this, maybe that. Most of the time, they're going to sound like me, just because sometimes I don't want to do a weird kooky voice. But that's one also great avenue for it, is like it gives you a chance to work on an accent and perfect it for multiple hours. It gives you, on average, for me when I was doing D&D, 2 to 4 hours where you're in character. Don't get me wrong, you're not in it the full time. Yeah, neither do I. I don't have anyone in my hometown. I will give you some resources that may help if you want. If you really do want to get into it, okay? But, so, anyway, going back into it. But yeah, great chance to do character study. A great way to practice getting in and out of voices. So that way, like, again, like what I just did with the Master Roshi thing, how I was able to quickly swap in between. It can be great practice for that too. And then thirdly, and this one is the main point I need to hammer home because it's something I need to work on, that Melly needs to work on. It is a great source of improv. Like good criminy, like all you have to do is look at Legends of Adventures. You can look at Critical Role, and all of this is improv. Like there's so many things that you will just had no idea on what's going to come out of somebody's mouth. And it can be some of the funniest shit that ever happened. It can be some of the stuff that's like, well, crap hit the fan. Worst decision ever made. In fact, actually, one way you can kind of experience at least some of the funnier aspects of it is get Baldur's Gate 3. I've been playing with some of my friends from like high school, college. Again, a friend group that I do play quite a bit with. And good Lord, some of the stupid stuff that I've played the game. I've beaten the game. But I'm still making mistakes because there's just so much to this game. Like, I got myself killed 2 or 3 times. I got myself killed one time for the dumbest reason. And then the second time, I got the rest of the party killed for a dumb reason. I think it was me. I'm going to own up to it. I was like, oh, did I do that? Just because it's like a cutscene was going. I was like, oh, I could just go. And I think me and one of the other guys killed everybody. We're like, what happened? But it can create some of the funniest and most random moments. And that's what is the glory of D&D. Now, let me see if it's still up. Wait, what's the question? Anyway, only hear how the frick did the shaman and his demon up. There's a whole dude hiding inside of him. Where his stomach and legs be gone? Yeah, no, it's right. It's right. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so WotC, Wizards of the Coast, has a locator. I was like, here, let me just do this. 5, 2, 7. Where, actually, here, I'll go ahead and share this. Let me just check here. Let me go studio mode. Okay. Okay, so on Wizards of the Coast, you can actually do D&D events near your zip code within 10 miles, and it will show you what stores do stuff like this. Like, let me see here, collectible card games in Addison, presents D&D second season, where what they do is what's called D&D Adventure League, where you can create a character and then you can literally do a drop-in session. And they will have dates and times. And yeah, as you notice, most of them are free. Like, actually, I'm curious if, let's see here, collectible card games, Addison, collectible card games. I'm going to increase it to 25 miles just so that way I may be able to get Madness Games and Comics. But yeah, they have, again, boom, they have a casual adventures night. Yes, Melly, locate hot D&D players in your area, essentially. That's the general idea. But yes, nonetheless, it will help. Like, I believe, that's Zenith. I want a collector's edition. Yeah, Madness Games and Comics. Like, this is one of the stores that actually Melly did a signing at last Sunday. But yeah, as you can see, like, most of it, it's MTG, Magic the Gathering. What's up? I can't. Oh, you can't hear anything? Okay. Let's say, can you put headphones on real quick? Just real quick. So, can you hear me? Just make sure your audio's on. What is the website? Yeah, here, I'll show you how I got there. So, can you hear me? Okay, cool. So I think, Robert, it might be something on your end. Might just be maybe bad internet connection. Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably bad internet connection. But yeah, essentially Dungeons and Dragons Adventure League. So let me go to using their store locator. So it's locator.wizards. And then, yeah, that's just what you do. You can do Magic events. You can do D&D events. And then, yeah, we'll even have a link to their website. Okay, cool. But yeah, so it does do that. It does show that. But again, it's going to show you all the events going on. So definitely recommend if you really do want to play D&D and your schedule is flexible, definitely do this, because again, like, let's say me and Millie, they want to go to CCG Addison Presents collectible card games. We go here. Oh wait, I think we've been here. Yeah. I know this one. We actually went by for this. But yeah, you can then go to their website where, yeah, they'll even list events, what's going on, how to be a part of it. Some of them even have Discord groups. So yeah, Adventure League. So $30 entry for full 90 for a 9-week campaign. Yes, I know. It's been getting popular. So if you really want to get into like D&D, some of the more tabletop RPG communities, this is an option. If you just want to go in and play for fun, get a good taste of it. This is where, though, it's going to be a bit of a roulette, because you just don't know who you're going to get. That's why, like, personally, for me, I'm always very cautious who I play D&D with, because it can make or break the entire experience. Yeah, and that's my thing too, Robert, is I'm with you. I'd rather know the people I'm playing with. And so this, and actually, honestly, it could be a good way to network with people. So this is what I usually do when it comes to D&D. Like, let's say there was a bunch of voice actors that met up. They're like, you know what? Maybe let's play D&D. Let's play D&D. I love D&D. You love D&D. Let's get a group together, play Dungeons and Dragons. I was like, okay, cool. What usually I do is like, okay, then you kind of sort out who's going to be the DM, who's going to be this. And a lot of times if I'm going to run a campaign, if I'm going to be the one DMing, I want to get a feel for the group. So what I will start off with is what's called a one-shot. It is a single sit-down D&D campaign. You think of it like a spin-off episode of your favorite show. There is a small little plot line that maybe lasts like 2 or 3 episodes, and it wraps all up in that one, in those 3 episodes. That's essentially what a one-shot is. A one-shot is, like, most of the times, like, I'm going to use this as an example. You're part of a beast hunting guild. So you come into the guildmaster's office, or there is a job posting on the board. You gather these adventurers and you go out into the forest to slay this monster. And that's what the entire campaign, what this entire one shot will center around, is you guys going out and hunting this monster. That's essentially what a one shot is. But again, it can be a lot of different storylines. That's just the one I'm using as the example. Because with this one shot, one of the main things that it shows and teaches is it's going to show how people interact. What's people's process in going to this? Okay. Tanaka. Yeah, Tanaka. 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 It's Tanaka. Welcome to Ezra and Nellie's Japanese practice. It's Tanaka. I roll to drench myself in poison and feed myself to the beast. Where's the first name? Mayumi. Mayumi Tanaka. Tanaka. Mayumi Tanaka. Study hiragana. Study hiragana. That's just gonna help you.
It would be Tanaka.
Tanaka.
Yeah.
Tanaka.
Yeah.
Tanaka. The American way, Tanaka. Tanaka. And you don't have to roll to drench yourself in poison. You just do that. Okay, and okay, so, and then, yeah, and that's the other thing too, is with the DM, you get a kind of a feel for their play style. And again, with the one shot, you get a feel for how the group plays. Like, are they more role play centric? Are they more combat centric? Are they more puzzle centric? Just get a Pokemon for that. Actually, you can get an automaton for that. But now this, and then this is where you're also going to get DM style. Because you will get DMs that will say, roll for literally everything. Then you'll get other DMs that will hardly do rolls. That's what I'm saying. Do it with an automaton, not a Pokemon. No. Oh, no. This is the strat. You become the Pokemon as a druid. You beast shape into that monster, jump into the esophagus, expand out, and then cast a spell from within. But if you haven't seen Legends of Vox Machina, you know how that ends. Do a barrel. But not playing Star Fox. Okay. So, I might switch off from the just chatting stream to play something. You guys want to do that? Or do you want to keep chatting? crescent rolls, barrel roll, bread roll. Next one, cinnamon roll. Well, right now I'm eating popcorn and I'm gonna wait till the ad break is done. Ad roll. Yes, Ezra knows what's up. I do my best. Oh wait, actually I got the other hand I need to do. Because that's part of the reason I'm doing the chatting stream. Tanaka. Tanaka. Drum roll. Tanaka. 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 But are we? Soなんですか? いいんだよ. Okay, welcome back. What happened, girl? You're dealing with a girl that's dealing with a lot of stuff. Yeah, moderately happy. Happy just because you're here. If you were not here, it'd be a sad, lonely existence without you, man. Hey, my VTuber's always smiling.
I know, that's why we
Well, I mean, I can always just... I can do it. Be surprised. Or... be a little oh wait, that's wings. Be a little smug.
You're cute.
Oh, thank you, Bubba.
You're
I'm still trying to
cute.
get... And we're getting cute attacked. Okay, I see where this is going.
You're cute.
Okay, now they're cute.
You're cute.
Okay, while the cute attack strafing run is going on. I'm going to be doing... I'm 6K from the nuke. Hey, a few more streams. You're cute. Now the other voice I can easily slip into. That I use quite a bit for practice is let's tickle me Elmo. Let's see what happens with it. I'll need to make sure it's working properly. But yeah. Welcome to the Legion. Hey, we got lights subscribed on YouTube. Hikari. Hikari is like... No, it sounds like you're saying Hitari. Hikari. I think, yeah, you need to emphasize more the center. You already did. But no, one of the things I did when I was bored in Vegas and I was taking voice acting classes is again, because I was cleaning backpacks for like the virtual reality center we were running. And I literally was just swapping between voices, and seriously, if anybody was looking at me, they would think I was a schizophrenic because I was just jumping between voices. Yeah, like the main one I would do is like what would happen if Elmo and Smeagol met. It's like, hello everybody and welcome to Sesame Street. Today we have a special guest. What's your name? Smeagol. Well, Smeagol, welcome to Sesame Street. Well, today we're going to cover the letter P. What word do you know that starts with the letter P? Precious. Yeah, for precious starts with a P.
My precious.
Okay, we're gonna take a commercial break then. Mr. Williams, get the stick! Get the stick! So, yeah. I was like clipping that. You know it. I have moments where I feel like Roger in American Dad. Specifically, like one moment he's just doing one thing and then just is completely unhinged. That's how I feel sometimes with my own inside jokes. And with the other voices, yeah, it's just, you can do your own improv. When you're feeding off yourself, it can go to weird places. But you know what? That's part of the fun. That's part of the journey. That's part of the experience, right? Okay, and then after this, I probably should toss this nail polish because yeah, it's like scraping bottom of the barrel. But anyway, anything else you guys would like to talk about? So if y'all didn't know, I did make some changes to Discord if you're not part of the Discord community. Yes, you can absolutely go to bed. Hopefully you at least had a good rest of your DoorDash, and yeah, go ahead, go to bed, get some rest. But yeah, so Discord update where I created a channel specifically for clips, so that way you can do clips, you can do weird edits, all that stuff. And actually one of the funny things that came to my mind's eye was like, oh, watch somebody who watched The Amazing Digital Circus do like get all the fan art or all the art I got of Ezra and put it to Isn't She Lovely? I'm not gonna do that. No. I gotta leave that up for the viewers. If I do it, it seems a little bit more like I'm glazing myself. I'm not gonna do it. No. I'm planting the seed for somebody else to do it, but I'm not gonna do it myself. But so that way edits like that can occur. Plus, it won't be something I could, like, it would be something I could just enjoy privately. Can't exactly. Might do a quick stream thing. I might even make it more of like a Discord react kind of thing. Ooh, actually Patreon might be a good idea for that. Isn't she lovely? Do, do, do. So yeah, no, I'm throwing bait in the water. That's what I'm doing. I'm just creating bait. You could say I'm a master. Whoa, I just almost. You know, as soon as I get my nails done, yeah, we're gonna jump into a game. Because just chatting streams gets weird. Yes, we like the weird, but sometimes it gets too weird. Weird is cool. Depends on the weird and depends on the cool. Okay, yeah, I'm only gonna be able to do one of the main coats with that. No such thing as too weird. I don't know. Have you seen the Backrooms movie? The end. Getting some food was weird. And apparently Melly is no longer a fox, but a cat. Guess some other updates that I can cover while I wait for my nails to dry. Is one. When did what happen? When did Melly turn into a cat? Just about 2 minutes ago. So if you can't hear her in the background, she's going. Yeah, Melly again. When I get weird, she gets weird. So, babe, I actually have art of it. Yeah. Great, I know what one of the other edits in the channel could be. But anyway, that's. Oh! Chotomate. Chotomate! Okay, never mind. It's a signature campaign. So I got some fun updates. YouTube subscribers, as you can tell, they're still coming. Okay, I do want to watch that late after stream. But yeah, I'm up to wow, crazy to think after one video I've gained 7,000 subscribers. I'm at 7,526 when before the peanut video I was at 519. It is insane how it's grown. And honestly, it's because again, got a lot of fans of Yowie. That I'm gonna say is probably the chief reason among them. And it's because a lot of my comic dubs I've been turning into shorts, and specifically it's been the Go For It Nakamura-kun anime, which is why I was just like, wait, let's go, because I saw a headline is like green lights Go For It Nakamura-kun season 2. I was like, what? And it says please green light. So it's a signature campaign. It's a petition for people to say we want more Nakamura-kun. And it's gaining momentum. No, I didn't make it. I just found it on Twitter. I just found it on Twitter. So probably with this next anime season, the next one might be oh my gosh. I Turned My Best Friend Into a Girl, I think. That might be the next, like, quote unquote yaoi one. Oh, that's what you're showing me. This one. Where it's the chameleon. Mecha chameleon. In real life, yeah. I'll play that one of these days. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's what the Illuminati want you to think. So we love Bitsy. Oh, I guess those are the couple of other voices I can do. Like, I can do a little bit of Bitsy from Legends of Adventures. I don't know why I made her Southern Belle, but I mean, she kind of is, but she kind of isn't. Not like this. But the other one is Torbeck. Like, this is the most fun Torbeck has ever had. Like, it goes between Torbeck and Roz from Monsters, Inc. They sound very similar. Oh my goodness. Are you not expecting such A-level performance? What can I say? I might be a little obsessed with Legends of Evantress. It's an amazing... Again, I love their D&D group. They're a lot of fun. Especially Derek. Wasn't expecting such a good Torbeck. Well, again, and this is the thing, actually. The more I talk like him, the more I gotta kind of change the way in which I'm talking. Because it kind of grates on my throat.
You sound like a
Cowabunga, dude. I say, I can do that too. Oh, love Betsy too. I also love Chuckles and Klutzy the Honk Legion. Chuckles the Clown with Klutzy for the Honk Legion. But I think Derek might be one of my favorite like players. Just cause, oh yeah, his comedic timing is perfect. Like one of my favorite ones is just like with the whole, oh yeah, I shaved. You did? Just the look he gave, and then immediately Mace starts dying. It's like, it's a crime, you missed it. Like that, it was so funny. So yeah, no, I love Legends of Evantress. They're great. So, although, again, I know Bob's getting lessons directly from Andy for Torbeck voice. Bob, aka Meister, getting a voice coaching directly from the voice of Torbeck. Or at least they're in email talks. That's the last I heard. Okay, as soon as the nails dry, I'm going back to Halo. We're gonna be all over the place for Halo. Because we're playing Halo 3 ODST. Because actually a couple weeks ago I finally beat Halo Infinite, so in more respect, I feel like I'm finally caught up on at least some of the Halo games. There's still one Halo game I need to play that I have started. It's Halo Wars 2. I think after that, then I've caught up on those Halo games. At least all the ones I know of until Halo Campaign Evolved. But I'm just curious, has everybody at least watched or played Halo? I played the weird Xbox arcade one, Spartan Assault. Oh yeah, actually I played that one a little bit. Yeah, that was a weird one. Because this is the interesting thing for me. I've played Halo since I was 8 years old. So for me, I literally like grew up on Halo. So in my mind's eye, it's weird for people who have never like played Halo. Because even when, again, going to church activities, that was one church activity we did. Especially when I was in Young Men's. Is we'd get all the guys together and we'd play Halo at somebody's house. We would bring our Xboxes and do LAN parties essentially, and we call that a church activity. A church activity where we just shot each other. we changed teams. We did this. We did that. Like something. No, it's weird to me that there's an entire generation that never got to experience that. Like, so, yeah, to me, it was really weird for me with, like, again, don't get me wrong, Melly's situation at least made sense to a degree. I'll explain here in a bit. And the respect of, like, babe, your parents did not allow PG-13 films. What would they say to a rated M video game in your household? As part of a church activity, nonetheless. So that was why I was like, Melly's circumstance may make a little bit of sense. But like seeing Chibi Doki go through, was like, guys, I've never played Halo before. I've heard of it, but I've never played it. I was like, wait, what? I was like, oh my gosh, there's an entire generation who didn't grow up on Halo like I did. Like, and to me, I always have fond memories of Halo because it was a game that me and my brother were able to bond with. Like, I remember going, like, he bought his own Xbox, like, he saved up his own money, buy his own Xbox. And then we had a rinky-dink, like, DVD player. Like, I'm talking, the screen was maybe 10 inches. And him and I are playing split screen on that. I was asking me why his end doesn't have massive amounts of gore and sex, or is it just some violence? Yeah, and it's mostly back then. If it showed even a hint of blood, it was like, oh, rated M. Nowadays, it's now rated T. But yeah, no, me and my brother, we originally started playing on that. Then we upgraded to, I want to say maybe a 20-inch screen. And we played split screen on that in his room. Because it was one of my dad's old TVs from his old office. Like work office where it was inside, and so he was able to take the TV back. But yeah, it was a small little TV, and him and I would play small Halo. We'd play Halo split screen, and I'm like, I'm not trying to screen cheat, but is that me or is that you? And then I would screen cheat. Split screen on a 10-inch is diabolical. It is, but when you were a kid, you took anything you could get your hands on. Anything. And that's what it was. Like, it was a small ass DVD player that we were playing on. Which, even when, like, he did go to college, moved out of the house, and basically passed on the tradition, I saved up for an Xbox 360. I was playing Assassin's Creed on that little DVD player, especially on car trips. Like, I figured out how to rig my Xbox to play in the car. Like, I had to get a lightning cable adapter to do like a normal plug-in, and it was such a pain in the butt, but my goodness, was I playing Assassin's Creed. And this was Assassin's Creed 2 with Ezio Auditore. Okay, with that, I think the nails are done. Roger Craig Smith, the GOAT. Ezra meows like a cat. Craig Smith, yeah, Yeah, I know who Craig Smith is. At least I think I know who it is. Yeah, if I see a picture, I'll be. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Current voice of Sonic. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I know who you're talking about. Oh, I didn't know he was also Ezio. To me, I just remember him as, oh my gosh, what's his name? Oh shoot, what's his name? Just him saying, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Is it? Okay, I gotta bring it up. Okay, I'm maybe thinking live action. Yeah, I'm thinking the live action actor. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking the live action Sonic, not. Yeah, that's who I was thinking. That's what I was like, he was Ezio? No, this makes sense. Oh, we actually saw him last week. Not last week, we saw him earlier this month, I thought. Oh. This isn't the guy that was at the con of two booths to the right? Not two booths, but to the right. Again, as you can tell, you would have been freaking out. Here we go, oh my gosh, it's Sonic, Yeah, I'm thinking of Adam. That's my bad. I'll just say this, I don't know my voice actors super well. I really don't. Unless either A, I personally know them, or B, they're on Critical Role. I really don't know them. I will be honest. That's just my failings. They're like, oh yeah, this for a second. I'm like, cool. No idea who that is, but cool. Okay, nails are done, and as Melly said, I nailed it.
Yes, you did.
1 second, let me get some things figured out, because for some reason it is opening. Okay, okay, what's the shortcut for this? Because again, it's opening up on the wrong display. Press Windows key, Shift, and then left or right arrow. I literally did this earlier. Why the heck is it not doing it now? Okay, give it 1 second here. Ugh. Video. First off, let's do borderless. Save settings. Please move your butt over to the screen. And it did. Okay, good. I swear I meant to make that about puns, not calling you weak. No, I got you trying to say punny, not puny. Okay. Let me just now make sure the video game is on. Okay, it's on Baldur's Gate. That's the problem right now. Need to make sure. Halo Master Chief Collection. There we go. Okay, we're going to resume Halo 3 ODST. Oh, I'm going to quickly. As my mouth is full of popcorn. Now go ahead and switch the gaming topic to Halo 3 ODST. And let me see if I can do the same on YouTube. Okay, settings. Actually, I don't think I need to do it with YouTube. It's just mostly Twitch I need to do it with. Okay, we're in. But I will say I love the sound design in Halo. Okay, first off, can you hear the game? Yes, it looks like the game is going. I have one skill activated. Tell what skill that is? What skill is active, guys? Let me open the other. Is there another door? Nope, no other door. Wait, that's right. There should be stairs. Yep, stairs right there. It's been a while since I played Halo. Yeah, 3 ODST. Ooh, carbine. Yes. I love the carbine.
Dave Gunny.
Ms. Naval Intelligence. So check your mouths, find your chairs, and get set for a combat drop.
All right, here we go. All right. Buck. Immediately after the drop. So since the crap hit the fan.
Squad, what's your status? Are you still with me, Buck?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
I hit really hard. My hatch won't open. How about yours?
Works great.
Right. When you get done fooling around, I could use some help.
Did I do something wrong? Because the only thing I regret about you and me, not knowing you were a spook when we first met. I would have been a lot less charming.
That's what I missed most about you, Buck. Well, your mouth was always a little faster than your brain. Look, don't start about my job. We both agreed to end it.
That was years ago, Veronica. I'm a little fuzzy on the details. Must have met a lot of other saps since then. Why pick me for the safari?
First, you're the best soldier I know, and second, you still don't remember that night? What you asked me in the morning?
I remember not getting an answer.
Say again, Buck. You're breaking up.
I said stay put. I'm on my way.
We missed our LZ. This grid is packed with Covenant. Be careful.
I appreciate the concern.
Won't be much of a rescue if you're dead.
I love this pistol. It takes me back. Whoa, buddy. Okay. Let's get a little close. Yeah, personally, I like the carbine a lot more. Okay, okay. Get up, classic.
Trooper, over here!
For her.
School zone. Please, slow down.
What the hell happened here?
Final notice. Bill past due.
Ooh.
Here it comes. The path wins.
He's right here! Ranger A-Team's showing us the Lily Liver's throw run. Reloading.
All right, troopers, way to go.
There's more coming.
We overran them! There!
Don't spawn them. Wait there. I'm coming. Got him.
They're using the turret! Here they come!
Because, bro, you're out in the open, man.
Let it get away. Over here. What are you waiting for? Get it.
Well, looks like it's just me right now.
He's falling back to cover.
Man, you just gotta be adaptable. See here what you got. Okay, ODSCs are actually pretty quick with this. Oh, hello. Got him.
I can help! We'll get you in there. Come on! Get some!
Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks for so much for tuning in, Prideful Wolf. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Okay, let me see about the carbines, because extremely useful. Beam rifle, 74%. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with
Gotta
carbine.
get through this door. Should be a switch around here somewhere.
Okay, where are you doing? Oh. Yeah, okay, so I love the pistol.
Being scared. Here, he's here.
Oh, okay.
Trooper, we're pinned down. Cut through this building. Hit him from behind.
Let me help.
Yeah, fine.
Buck, location.
Almost there. What's wrong?
Multiple hostiles closing on my position. Listen carefully. If I don't make it...
Whoa! Hang on. I'll be right there.
Too late. They spotted me.
Damn it! No! Veronica! Talk to me! Don't move! I'm coming, you hear?
Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Shotgun.
Got it.
Let me go through. There we go. Come on. Fine. Oh, fetch. We got hunters. It's already coming in.
Hunters? Oh, no, I do not have time for this!
Like, hunters are always like the most Time to get inside. Three stickies. Whoops. Man, I want stickies. Three stickies. Backtrack, backtrack, backtrack. I'm pinned, I'm pinned. I got pinned hard. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta redo all that? Shiz.
Trooper,
Whoops.
we're pinned.
Whoopsie daisies.
Right beside you. Stay close.
I did not mean to grenade my
I
teammate.
found him. Leave me alone.
On my way.
There we go.
I will obey. I found him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here.
Hear and obey.
I tracked him. Over there. She has no way out.
Okay, let me backtrack.
Right here.
Okay, I took out the carbine. He's down. Whoops. Wrong button. Oh, I do love the voice acting in this game. Okay. And here comes the hunters. Yep, here they come. Okay, thanks. Oh wow, okay, never mind. Spikers seems to have done the trick. And there he goes. Let me go ahead and get some more plasma. Okay. Spikers, more just other things. Checkpoint done.
Attention, travelers. Lost items can be claimed on lower level.
There's your pod. Need to find a way down.
Paging party of 1. Come immediately to Lost and Found, lower level.
Okay. Open crash pod. There we go.
I'm here. I gotcha. Oh, nuts. Whoa, whoa! Whoa!
Kaboom.
What the heck was that? You ever seen one before? Hey, Romeo, you got your ears on?
Oh, I get it. Permission to speak, smartass.
No, I don't know what it was. But it was gonna grease your ass good. Just like it did the captain.
Yeah, maybe. You're from Mickey, Dutch?
Negative.
The rookie. We need to get above this crap. Link with the B-net. One of our drones must have seen where they hit.
So we're popping smoke in the lady's mission? She ever tell you what she wanted?
No. Never.
Doesn't matter. All I care about now is getting my men out of this city. Even you.
All right. Finish that mission. Narrative Navigator. Our mission is explore and find the ODST team. Elizabeth Dare. Love the soundtrack.
A bad guy.
This is the way I came. Yes, this was the way I came in. We'll get the next mission.
Hold the creature still! Place the charge before I lose my grip. Stop firing! It's armed and ready to explode if any human gets any close. Get it room! Let it do the prophet's work! Over here, Grenade! Don't lose him! Take it! We will tear you into blood. He's there.
Backtrack it a little bit.
Overwhelm you. There. I lost him. He's in cover. Overwhelm you. Don't lose sight of him. Hold up here, maybe nearby. Stay alert. Hunted him down. Don't let it escape. We will bring you down.
I only got like a handful of bullets, not enough to do any damage.
Stop. Hold here. I have found my dinner. Find him.
I'm not
Everyone,
dinner,
stay
man.
together. Of course, Cockroach. I tracked him down.
Didn't track anything down, man.
Let them run. We hold the field.
You hold nothing. I have no ammo.
Look there. Goodbye.
Amazing how a battle can turn as soon as you get a weapon.
Hello, traveler. Mombasa welcomes you. Anxious? Stressed? Please remain calm. Control circuits now open with pride.
Hello, traveler. The Mombasa Transit Authority welcomes you to Kikowani Station. How may I serve?
One ticket to Old Mombasa, please. Here's my card. Ooh, no, scrap that. Traceable, damn it. Coins. Need coins.
Thank you. What is your final destination?
Magongo, if I don't get caught. Hell, if I do.
Thank you. Transport for 1, 2, Mogongo.
Oh, let's go.
Please collect your ticket.
Wait! Hold the doors, please!
All aboard. Train number 4.
Oh, that was
City
close.
Center 2, Old Mombasa. Now departing. Next stop, Makupa, Nairobi Road, Hope Station, and Mogongo, end of the line.
Almost there. Almost.
Emergency stop. Please remain
No,
calm. Emergency stop. Please
Damn
remain
it.
calm.
He found me.
Incoming grenade!
Okay, cool. I'll stick with the needler. Okay. So actually I need to go down. What? Believe the next phone booth. How's the next one over here?
Need medical assistance? Choose opt again.
Ghosts. All out of service. Wait, what's back over here? Remember reach. How much ammo does this have? Not quite enough. Again, for me, I just want weapons that are very sustainable. Okay. Oh. We wait patiently. Took him out with the shield to the jackals. Wait, where am I supposed to go? He's down. There we go. Okay, take care of the jackal. And the ODSTs are speedy little guys. Jump around. Found it. Inspect.
You're from Mickey, Dutch?
Negative.
We need to get above this crap. Link with the B-net. One of our drones must have seen where they hit.
That they did. Okay. So that's where I'm going to call it. I think we chatted long enough. I think I got enough goodies, and then I was able to play a little bit of a game. So wait till we finish the cutscene with Dutch.
Good hunting, boys. I'm keeping my boots on the ground.
Oh, one of my favorite weapons. I'm so happy they're back. Okay. So, anyway, guys, I do want to thank y'all for tuning into tonight's stream. Glad for everybody who was able to tune in. And I am hoping to be able to stream tomorrow. That's why I have it under surprise. It'll be a surprise if I stream or not. And what it is will be also a surprise. So, anyway, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in to tonight's stream. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye!